Let me welcome you to my channel. Before we begin the video, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this post. After claiming the title, a wrestling veteran who had previously won 4 WWE championships quit the promotion to join AEW. This 35-year-old celebrity fell short of reached their maximum capacity in the Stamford-based firm as a result of Triple H Ricochet worked for WWE for almost 6 years and held more than one title, among them the Inter, across the globe, and in America, titles, yet he missed out on, widely regarded as a leader in the organization, a star he just parted ways with. Stamford-based business following his. I joined when my contract ended. He made his debut in Tony Khan's promotional video, In Any Way, on August in London, 25th, dealing with Ricochet's transition to What's Up with the Podcast, Behind the Turnbuckle. Veteran of the wrestling, Matt Jonathan Coachman. Assertion make, among the causes was Triple H. The reason the high achiever was never atop WWE, Hollywood A-lister, and previous interim Raw General. According to the manager, this is not subscriber to the Ricochet wrestling method. Think that was partially his failure to succeed to the point that many believed that Tommy would, in light of the fact that who is the captain and Triple H was forever his. My storytelling style has always been, you consistently offer tough matchups, the main, and everything else that was. In Ricochet style, it's a peak following. My spirits were lifted to new heights, and I consider Triple H, and he becomes. Last but not least, Beal simply dislikes that fashion on a big superstar. He claimed 907. Ricochet made a statement about his 938 choice to go from WWE for. Soon after Ricochet made his debut on the AU, discussed his choice to depart from the Stanford-based business will unite Dear Tony. Khan's endorsement in a conversation with Sports Illustrated featured the 35-year-old child, informed that departing was a significant choice. WWE, following a run of 6 years in the advert, bringing back memories of the fantastic feelings he instilled behind, but he did note that he wasn't resistant to change and supported his signing with the Jacksonville-based business. It was unquestionably a major choice, but to be honest, I'm on the fence. Indeed, it was challenging as it is. Site where I have resided for the past 6 years. Our paths have crossed. What I got were some excellent ties, a few acquaintances, and a few trustworthy experiences there. So it was undoubtedly challenging, though concurrently, no, it wasn't, since I have always been someone who has changed, so that's just my thing. This was something I was excited about. He made the statement. According to Ricochet, he also felt the AU product was entertaining and aimed to be. Within it, it could be intriguing to examine whether the aces will uncover further achievement in Tony Khan's elevation, particularly when it comes to his wrestling style. Receiving praise from the president, professional wrestling's expansive realm encompasses where the most brilliant minds come together, who are able to successfully traverse perilous depths of backstage intrigue, matching their deftness on the ring. A single forthcoming revelations that are certain to shock. In recent times, it has been asserted that, considered by many to be among the greatest pivotal moments in the history of the explanation for why a specific 4-time WWE champion fell short of his potential possibility this season, someone who has witnessed no holds barred as he unveiled these machinations that occur behind the scenes that supposedly resulted in the champion losing. Departure from the early ascent of the champion. The concerned champion was once hailed as what lies ahead regarding. He suddenly appeared in WWE with a combination of skilled in technical areas, an air of magnetic charisma, and distinct capacity to establish rapport with the audience. His maiden championship victory was finally reaching the pinnacle of over a period of time and perseverance. When he strutted around the ring belt, it appeared like the possibilities were endless. His WWE career took off, racking up 3 more awards in no time. With every victory, the championship is won. solidifying his position as a leading, well-liked by his fellow employees. In WWE, he became a mainstay on the biggest jumps, but as time passed, he started to lose steam for some reason. Stuck, his plots lost steam and fascinating, and before long he wasn't the centerpiece of the performance. Prior to this, he was an account from a veteran, the war hero who is no stranger to the wrestling industry. Company for many years only now launched concerning the source of the champion's decrease in his estimation. The onus is entirely on Triple H. Triple H has consistently held a vision for WWE. Veteran started, and if you weren't going to, regarding that vision, it was irrelevant how gifted you were and how well versed in the spectators or the number of titles you won. You would have been prevented from. After that, the veteran elaborated on how the not even Triple H's champions, gentlemen, as the victor was revered, he lacked the necessary equipment for his in-ring work, the appropriate demeanor or style that Triple H preferred, that he not be a weakling, the kind of superhuman that Triple H adores, trying to persuade the veteran to explain, and he was unwilling to engage in political maneuvering, game in which Triple H excels. The growing annoyance felt by the champion. The victor's confidence skyrocketed, unfulfilled, despite his awareness of his potential, the possibility that he would represent the firm when presented with the opportunity, regardless of whether he proposed an idea or provided some fresh ideas for his fictional figure. It was destroyed. A Triple H never lacked a valid reason to dismiss the veteran, was going to mention that the timing wasn't ideal or the plot points were predetermined or that must have required their whole attention. Something else, while the winner observed other wrestlers he had a relationship with, awarded to those who were less worthy, possibilities that were withheld from him, started to think he was being deliberately withheld the fact that what the fans thought of his efforts stood by him. He would never have the opportunity to, the last, in order to realize his greatest potential. Culminating moments occurred when convening of brilliant minds in which the champion proposed a plot that he thought would elevate his character to a new level while attract a large audience to watch the firm that was distinct from all of WWE's prior work. Winner was certain it would be turning point, but Triple H brushed off the concept in a flash. Triple H failed to do what the seasoned artist claimed, at least make an effort to listen to the winner outright. He interrupted and declared it failed to succeed. The season detailed the champion's attempt to defend on his behalf, but Triple H was unmoved. His decision had already been sealed. Convening served as the breaking point for the champion came to the conclusion that given he would never be in control, according to Triple H, capable of reaching his desired level of success, thought he could do, so he made the tough choice to depart. WWE's new direction, embracing the wrestling world, came as a shock to hear the champion declare his departure from WWE to the A-listers were shocked to hear that a star employee was leaving the company. However, individuals familiar with the champion, in my opinion, it wasn't. Unexpectedly, AU allowed him the liberty to be. Even the veteran claimed they failed to make an effort to accommodate his needs. They permitted him to have ideas, and they respected his thoughts and feelings. While he was handled with the dignity he merited ever since becoming a part of AEW's champion, is doing well. He's had a hand in it. Among the most prominent members of the firm, confrontations, plots, and his hobby on behalf of the company has been revived. Devotees have paid attention. A lot of people have said that he looks content and inspired compared to what he has. Years later, Triple H's response upon returning to WWE. Triple H has been mum on the subject of. He has lauded the champion's leaving. Interviewees referring to him as the champion, fantastic skill set, and an absolutely expert. But when no one is looking,